Hey, it's Rick, Lisa, and Mr. Nick, the dog. So glad you're stopping by to hang out with us a little bit today. And I just want to thank you. Our family's received so much support with Jonathan's Jeopardy run, which came to an end, which we knew it would. But thank you so much. And it really created a sense of community.
It did, yeah,
Everywhere
for
we went,
sure.
people were talking about this. So thank you.
So a couple things like behind the scenes here, getting on the show, and why don't you take that anytime test, and then you can take that like once per year. So you're in there for a year, and then
By the way, the question for the anytime test,
huh?
do you have to spell Jeopardy? Because I don't know that I can.
JEO or is it an A? No. Anyway, so and then after that, you have an audition and you could be in there for a year and then a third audition and you could be in a pool for 2 years. So it could really add up to almost 4 years to get on the show.
Goodness,
Fortunately, Jonathan was able to like 4 months or something like that.
timing's everything.
It is. And then speaking of timing, you've got the buzzer thing,
Yes.
which is a whole story. Like you have to wait until Ken is finished speaking and then somebody I think hits a button and or you'll get locked out. So that's why you see this, okay? Because
By
if
the
you're
way,
trying to
if
get
I
in
can
there.
break in here for a second, if
Yeah.
you hear any weird noises, it's not Lisa or me. This dog's got some digestive stuff going on. So if I have to run real quickly, you'll understand.
That's why.
It's not
So
me.
all right, the components you get the buzzer, then you have knowledge. You have the knowledge to get there, right?
Right.
And strategy on betting, like, oh my gosh, daily double, how
That's the
much?
part that would get me.
Yes, me too. And then pure luck, categories and that sort of thing. But
It's a simple game with so many little pieces.
yes, and you have to. They sign non-disclosure agreements like 60 pages long. So we went out in May for the first show. We went out both times to LA to be in the audience, and it was.
Oh,
Cool.
but by the way, we never signed a non-disclosure. We told people we did so they get off our backs about it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, to respect Jonathan,
yeah, right.
we did.
I'm
But
just saying.
so being in that audience was the most nerve-wracking experience in the entire world for me because as a mom, as a parent, you want your kid to do well and you're sitting there and you're just kind of like I'm trying to get the buzzer for him. And that one time when he did the daily double and he said bet it all and it was like 10 grand, I'm like physically I'm having a heart attack here. I mean, I could feel my chest burning. You're pretty
Well,
calm.
I'm normally not a calm guy, but once he got in, signed on as a
Right.
contestant, I figured he'd won. Everything else was gravy
That's
on
true.
that
Very
time.
true.
So I sat back and just enjoyed it.
Kate and I were a little like nervous, and your brother was there, and your sister, our sister-in-law,
Yeah.
and she goes, "Quit grunting," because I was like, "Oh." But real quick, the first game before he even went on, we didn't see him that day. The day before, we went on a tour, Sony tour, and ran into an older lady who I said she just came from the taping. And I said, "How'd it go?" And she goes, "Oh, well, they have a super champ on their hands." And I'm like, "Oh, should we tell them or not?" We chose not
I
to
thought it
tell
wasn't
them.
a good thing.
Yeah, not a good thing. But that made me nervous too. So
Getting Lisa to keep her mouth shut, that's pretty.
it's very
Very
difficult.
difficult.
All right.
Well, anyway, yeah, we may talk about
Thank
this some more.
you.
If you have any questions, let us know. And we'll talk to you again, Rick and Lisa. Same bat time, same bat channel.